I have done a lot of traveling this year. I spent a couple weeks in Japan, in Tokyo. I took the train from Chicago to Seattle. I took a cruise to Alaska. I did a whole 6-week adventure through Rwanda, Tanzania, Zanzibar, and Turkey. But one destination was the most surprising of all. Welcome to Travel Takeaways, your weekly dose of stories, lessons, and the occasional chaos that makes travel magical. Today, the biggest surprise of the year, Rwanda shocked me. This was a place that I only spent about 5 days, but it was amazing. I don't know that I've ever been someplace where everybody seemed so incredibly happy and friendly. Before this trip, I don't know what I knew about Rwanda, but it was not much. Besides the genocide that happened 30 years ago, I don't think I could have told you a single thing about Rwanda. It was somewhere in Africa. I knew that too. That's about it. But from the moment we landed, it was a pleasure to be there. Even going through customs, my mom and I and the 2 customs agents were like making jokes and laughing with each other. And where does that happen? And from that moment till the time we left Rwanda, everybody was just so happy and friendly and smiling and kind and helpful. And that alone is an anomaly for a location to me. Top that off, it's probably the cleanest place I've ever been, like on par with Japan. Once a month, they have a national holiday where they all do community service on a Saturday. And then the next day, I think they all do like basically a giant barbecues in the community for like social time. So a lot of that community service is helping other people, but also just like cleaning up and keeping things up, which I think is amazing. 30 years ago, this country was like 2 very distinct, very angry halves that literally erupted into an enormous genocide massacre. And even just going to the Genocide Memorial Museum, though, we learned so much, and it gave me such a different perspective on everything in life, on politics and love and hate and division and strife and coming together as humanity. The country also has 4 separate national parks, so you can go see mountain gorillas. There are 2 parks that like have lots of monkeys, lots of different kinds of monkeys, and I love monkeys. And even in the southeast, there's an area where like they're building up a safari program. So you can do everything in this tiny country. And the capital, Kigali, has tons of culture and food scene, and it's all very clean and safe. And like I didn't worry about food poisoning once, and I'm always the one that is straying off the beaten path and maybe taking some risks in the food department. Believe it or not, the biggest surprise win of the year for me was Rwanda. So tell me, what was the most surprising place you went recently? Let me know in the comments. And as always, stay curious and don't forget the snacks.